Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Quite a bunch this morning, considering we're up early. We've got a rather long workout here. I think Rick's along for the ride. Yeah. But we've got Gerrie back.
Good morning.
Morning, Gerrie. Morning, Rick.
Morning.
And Rufus. Rufus being the renegade.
Rufus doing a race.
No, it's a copyright. We need to get rid of the flyer still. So.
We've got Tina riding with us as well. Say good morning to Tina.
Yes, Tina is riding. Good morning, Tina. She was picking a workout as we started riding, and she just picked threshold for some reason. Ooh. Without thinking about it. This is going to be fun. I saw the one below it was active recovery. It's like, I like that one. Yeah. If you go and pick threshold, that's fine.
There you go, your legs, Gerrie. You were coasting all the way to the top of the staircase there.
Oh my goodness.
So we're riding Surrey Hills today. It's a route that Rick doesn't have. Workout's probably long enough for it.
For some time.
Yeah. So tell us all about the race, Gerrie. Hey, good morning, Owen.
Goodness. Hey, Owen. Good
Chat's working
morning.
today.
He just dropped in. Right, so I can talk about the race.
Yep.
Well, I survived. That's a good thing. So going in, obviously, I was sick. So it was kind of hard already. Stage 1 was a 60-kilometer race, just 2 bumps in the middle. I did not realize while we were racing, but my heart rate was way higher than it should be. In the first 10 kilometers, there was a fall right next to me. And Mills was behind me somewhere. So obviously, I was trying to find Mills. And I was not comfortable in the bunch. I knew there was a climb coming, so I thought, okay, if I don't see Mills on the climb, because he can climb faster than I can, I'm going to stop and wait or turn around and see if he's okay. Well, the climb came and Mills came. That was a good thing. So I made it over the top. Nice, just behind the big bunch. And there was no Mills. So I looked behind and way back there was 2 guys. And I thought, okay, I think that's Mills. So I'll either work with these 3 guys that is all over the road, or I'll drop back and wait for Mills. So I waited a bit, and the 2 of us finished together. We did some pulls with 2 other guys, but they got tired. And we finished 10 minutes behind the winners. So that was a bit of a disappointment, but I was not comfortable in the bunch. I enjoyed it more after the bunch dropped us. So that was Saturday. Sunday was the hard one. The Sunday was 100 kilometers. The last 10 kilometers were 11% uphill time, hilltop finish at a ski resort. And in the middle, there was a pretty big climb as well. So, here comes the fun part about Saturday morning. So I told Mills, I'm either going to ride right in the front, so I don't have to deal with the bunch, or right at the back, but I'm not going to be in the middle washing machine again. So the race starts, and there goes Gerrie, off like a bullet. I look behind me, and there is daylight between me and the bunch. I'm in a breakaway like a madman. At one point, the marshal came to me, like, what are you doing? Like, I'm making up time so I don't have to climb with these guys so I can get over the top. He's like, you know there was a neutral start. I'm like, I did not know that. I listened specifically for that words. There was no words like that. It's like, yep, there's a neutral start. Draw back. Like, oh my goodness, all this work for nothing. So, I went over the climb. We made a group of 4 guys. They were rotating really nicely. And a bigger group was off the front. And about 20 kilometers later, Mills came up to me. I'm like, seriously? I thought you were up in the front bunch. We were chasing you. It's like, nope, we were chasing you for the last 20 kilometers. So again, the 2 of us got to ride together. But I was not working well. I was cramping even before we got to the real big climb. At one point, the climb went to 14%. I had to unclip and walk. There was no way I could turn my pedals over on that climb. So I walked a bit. When it got back to 11%, I got back on the bike and finished 4 minutes, just more than 4 minutes behind Mills. So I didn't want to get off the bike, but I couldn't. 40 RPMs after you've done 85 kilometers is no fun. So yeah, that was Saturday. Rested a bit. Sunday was a TT. Uphill TT. Just made for me, apparently. Plan was to go harder than I did, but my legs just didn't have it. So I made up some time. I made 90 seconds on the guy in front of me, but that wasn't enough to take away his position. But it was fun. I enjoyed the TT. I wish I had more so I can get closer to my FTP during the TT. But in short, that's my whole weekend. It was good. We didn't fall.
I thought that TT looked pretty good. You were over 300 watts average. Your time was faster than anybody I could see on Strava, at least. Of course, there was only like 2 people to look at, but there was Mills and then a guy from Maine.
Yeah, I was in the top 50% for the TT at least.
Yeah.
So I was okay with that, but the fact that I couldn't hit my FTP at all was a bit of a letdown. But I've got for Saturday, when I looked at my results yesterday, it was my highest 60-minute heart rate ever.
Wow.
Like, wow. That's not right. it was the experience.
I think what Gerrie is saying, Andy, is that the workouts are not challenging enough on Sewwt, so you have to.
Oh, what I'm saying is I'm still sick. It's not a good idea to drink cold and flu medicine the whole week before your race and during the race.
Isn't that a banned subset?
Where's the try, I would say.
But if I do it again, I'll definitely change my front chain rings. The 39.28 is apparently not climbing gears. That I learned.
70 watts coming up, Rick. 3 minutes.
Oh. Looking forward to waking up a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm hoping the next 3 minutes do that for me.
Saturday, I was just super happy that I didn't get disqualified for not obeying the neutral start. Oh, the place where we stayed had a swimming pool, an outdoor swimming pool. That's not heated, and there's still snow on the mountains, so the water is not particularly warm. But after Saturday's race, that cold water was actually pretty good. But on Sunday we went to the pool again, obviously knowing it is super cold. And we are swimming and having fun, and my daughter is still in the pool swimming as if it's, well, yes, a recovery ice bath, Owen. That was about what it was. So this other person from the resort comes in and he puts down his stuff, look at my daughter swimming around in the pool, and he just dives in. But as fast as he dives in, he jumps out. And his face
Sounds like a cartoon.
Yes, he was shocked. He looked at me, it's like, it's not warm. Like, nope. Like, oh, so they didn't turn the heat on yet. Like, oh, do we have an option of heat? But he was so... The look on his face was priceless. I wish I had a photo of that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but that recovery ice bath is good.
All right, down to 150.
Whew, that was a wake up.
Yeah, 2 minutes here.
That's a wake up. Yep, yellow is usually a wake up. So the pros had a longer route than us on Sunday. So I was on the climb and the pros came flying by. Man, oh man. It looked like they were on a flat road.
Wow.
We did the climb in about 30 minutes. They did it under 15.
Wow.
Yeah. It was incredible. And they were talking. So I think I missed probably the front breakaway or something. But these guys were chasing and they were talking. Not long
Speaking-
conversations, but you can hear
The
they are
chatter.
not in the red.
Speaking of pros, I had a Cat 1 cyclist take away one of my KOMs the other day.
Oh no.
That stood for, what, about 3 years? Maybe more. Well, it will be more.
Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, cheers. Thank you for the ride on then as well, Tina.
How far did he take it?
It's gone up by 5k. But I'm back on 270. Yeah, he's up by 5 kilometers an hour.
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a lot stronger than I was when I took that initially.
Oh,
But
yes.
that was a 27 mile an hour average uphill.
Ooh.
For about 3/4 of a mile. And although the bike challenge month is over now, the results are not in yet. There's some mathematical errors. I was missing almost 200 kilometers, and the trick is to deauthorize Strava and reauthorize it. So I did that,
Oh.
and then I was missing almost 1,000 kilometers. So,
Oh no.
I've got even more missing now than I had before. Took me down from 5th place to 23rd. And the extra 186 kilometers wouldn't have made any difference to my position. But
Wow. That's a lot.
the almost 1,000 made a difference. But I'm glad it's the desired effect, getting people on their bikes. "30 seconds.
Almost there.
2:45.
Ah, that's a good workout.
Isn't it?
Keep
Hip is not cooperating.
Oh no. Don't strain it, Rick.
I popped something in my lower back this weekend. So far the bike's been helping it.
Uh-huh.
But
But obviously high power wouldn't help.
did on Monday.
Oh.
And then I heard it again. If it doesn't go away soon. Okay.
Fine. We're in London and it's raining. Can't see that.
Sounds about normal.
30 seconds. That's 270. Back up.
There we go. Up. So Owen on that TT. Yes, well, Monday. And so the first 10 kilometers was the most climbing. Then it was flat. Then there was a little hill. And then it was the end. And I caught two of the guys that started in front of me in the first 10 Ks. Then I got into a good rhythm on the flat. But
And then the marshal turned up again.
yes, I asked the guy if there's a neutral start to the TT.
Just to be sure.
And then that little climb, I thought I went all out. But then I looked at Mul's flyby on Strava, and I compared it. And he was losing time to me all the way, except for that little climb. He made up all the time that he lost, except for 2 seconds. He just went flying up the climb. He went 180% of his FTP over that climb.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yes. I don't know why you put a climb like that in a TT.
Oh,
There's probably beer involved.
Yeah, but they just started at the other side. That would have been nice. Okay, revolvery. Almost.
Almost.
yeah, almost. 2 minutes.
Heart rate's high today.
There you go. So
You
am
said
I.
heart rate's high?
I'm like just about a little over 10 beats over where I'm normally at.
It's nothing.
Richmond reverse, and we are doing espresso on a whole lap. Oh God. On paper, it's my ride, but let's see.
I realized on paper is always slightly different.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just for sure it should really be good for me, but they always lose me on the first climb. But today I'm gonna give everything on the first climb, so I'm not gonna win because at the top of that climb, I'm gonna be dead. And but at least I can claim that they didn't drop me on the first climb. They dropped me 10 meters after the first climb.
What's the route?
UCI reverse Richmond.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's better than UCI forward, but it's still brutal.
Ooh, 175. Oh, I like this number.
Starts with a downhill.
I was expecting a 270 next, and I shifted down to get ready to push and look up. It's 175. Oh, nice. Okay.
For that block, I don't even think I've got the strength to shift down. Ooh.
I don't know. The reverse got a steep climb in there.
Yeah, it hits 20% going up the last one.
I hate that climb.
Yep. It's just too steep.
Is that the one that is it reversed when it's right before the finish? You have the straightaway that you have to sprint to the finish.
Yeah, I mean the last half of the course is flat, so.
Oh, okay, so it's going the other way. Yeah.
Yep, there's time to make up time. You need to. Finishing on that climb is no fun.
No. Yeah, that one always. I've done a few races on it, and every time I'm like, okay, save your energy going up the hill. And that always goes out the window because someone's going up the hill fast.
Yes.
And you're at least trying to keep them within distance. One thing, it's a hill finish where I either can let it go and just give it all I have until the end, or not. I can make that decision. But when it flattens out like that, it's almost messes with my head. Makes me think, okay, climb's over, but yet there's still a lot more work to be done.
Oh yes. Okay, get ready for the second block.
Done it once, we can do it 5 more times, Eric.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. My hip shut up, so let's just get.
Ah, that's good. Got the workout that it needed.
Yeah, so far it's been working out well. As long as I found out yesterday, my weakness is picking. I can pick something up carefully. It's when I go to put it back down that all of a sudden I feel the strain. And so I ended up dropping something yesterday that was probably not the best to drop, but it was fun. So now everybody at work just knows that I'm not putting things down.
Hey, Rick. Right.
Yeah.
What's got two legs and says, I got to look here. A Rick with no lips.
Oh no.
Oh yes, this is the sounds that animals or anything makes without lips. Pig.
Oh my goodness, Owen. They say I missed it.
Oh, did I not tell you the joke? What's got four legs and says, ah?
No.
A sheep with no lips.
Oh, no. No, no, no.
We've gone for a walk on Sunday. Or was it Monday? Sunday, I think. And we sat on a park bench, me and the two kids. I looked across at Hope and I said, if you ever decide to drop out of high school, just remember two things. One, you give it your best. And two, I don't like pickles on my Big Mac. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, I'm remembering now. I don't think I drank a lot of water yesterday. That's why my heart rate high. Usually I drink at least a half gallon, but well, maybe I did. I don't know. I try to fill my bottle up 4 times a day.
Oh yeah. I have a huge bottle.
Yeah.
2 gallons.
Oh yeah. Wow. Does it have straps? I have one of those, what are they called? Wow, can't even think of what they're called. Hydro flask. But like the
Oh, yes.
32-ounce one. And yeah, I try to set it wherever I happen to be for the day, so that every time I pass it, I just take a haul off of it real quick. But
Over you lay your hat, that's your home, isn't it?
yeah,
Did I say 2 gallons or half a gallon?
You said
What did I
2.
2 gallons.
No, not 2. 2 liters, half a gallon.
All right.
No wonder
No
you ask if it had
straps
straps.
Have straps and goes on your back.
And little wheels. No, it's not 2 gallons, half a gallon, 2 liters. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, I'd say if you finish that in one day,
Yeah, that's
you're doing pretty good. Or you're drowning. Either one.
Or you're spending more time than you should in the bathroom.
Definitely lots of bathroom breaks.
Back on it.
Ooh.
Oh yes, Owen. The last half of the day, I do a lot of walks. Because I usually fill it again at lunchtime.
Oh, 270. Okay.
Oh, come on, are you
Go, go.
slacking?
Not paying attention. Yeah, for the
Now
longest
I'll be-
time. Oh, go ahead.
Gerrie.
For the longest time, my daughter always wanted hydro flasks because they were popular. She put stickers on them. And I was
Oh,
always
yes.
like, such a waste of money. You know, you can put, look, this, $15 bottle's good enough. And then last summer we went on a rafting trip, and I borrowed her hydro flask, and I was absolutely amazed at how there was still ice at the end of the day. And I
Oh,
was like,
yep.
maybe I will go buy one.
I used them for commuting here, but that was to stop the bidon from freezing to ice.
Yeah, works well that way too. When I'm out snow blowing, I can stick it in the snow and it doesn't freeze.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
We went down. I'm not watching the workout meter enough.
I've got one of those Yeti coffee cups,
Oh yeah.
and I make coffee in the winter before church. I'll make it nice and warm.
Yeah.
And after the service, I'll get in the car and I'll have nice and warm coffee.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
the only thing with that is if you make coffee and it's too warm, it never cools down.
It's definitely a thing. You get what you pay for. I've been
Oh, yes.
learning that in the last couple of years. My dad is he's a very cheap guy.
Ah,
I think everything he owns comes from Sam's Club. And but so I always took on that idea. But lately, when it comes to the things that I really care about, I
Yeah,
always spend a little
makes
extra.
sense. Exactly.
I got one that I picked up at Cisco Live a few years ago. Going, it's small, but man, I think I can fill that up with ice and water, and 2 days later, it's still got ice in it.
Well, for Christmas, I got those insulated Camelback cycling bottles.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Nice.
I like them a lot.
So they're not bigger at all.
Oh,
They
not
must.
really, no.
They must still
They're
fit in them.
slightly taller.
Yeah. Are they 20 ounce or 16?
24.
Oh, wow.
What's the bigger ones? Is that 24 or
I don't know.
21?
I think it's 20 or 21.
That's,
I don't think you're going to
same
get
as
much bigger
these.
than 2 gallons.
What is this? I don't know. It's the bigger size. So
Yeah, these ones. I didn't know what size they were for a while, and then the other day I poured it into my shaker bottle, and it was 20 ounces. But then my new bottles I ordered them from Phil's Cookies. And when I got the Strava badge, you got a free bottle, and one of them was the same color as the orange on my bike. So I was like, "Ooh, I'll just buy another one." And they're just little tiny 16 ounce ones,
oh,
and they seem a little cheap. It's a little harder
Oops.
plastic, but I'll still use them. Unless if they make my water taste weird on a warm day, then I'll stop. But
they are 24 ounce.
oh, they are.
Let's check. Yeah.
Wow.
So Saturday I finished 3 of them. 3.5 hours. So it was warm. So there was a feeding zone halfway. And at first I thought, well, it's only 100 kilometers. I can do that with 2 bottles. But Mil said, oh, he drinks a lot more than I do. So we had our wives drive to the feeding zone and hand us a new bottle. Threw out my first bottle and I took a sip of the new bottle and they had ice in there. It's like, oh, this is so nice. But then I had to make the decision, do I drink the nice cold water now and let my other bottle that's been on the bike since this morning heat up even more, or do I finish the one that's on my bike and hope the ice one keeps cool until I start drinking that one? That's what I did.
The warm water is better for your stomach. It's gonna secure higher sugar or faster
Really?
sugar intake. Yes.
The cold water's a treat, but
Back on it, Rick.
oh. That was fast. I've also been caught by not paying attention the whole time.
Oh, Andy, we were talking about expired food.
Yeah.
So yesterday morning, I had my breakfast, muesli and yogurt, and Tina came into the kitchen. Like, what's the smell? I'm like, I don't know. I don't smell anything. And she's been looking for the smell. She opens the fridge. Like, oh, it's in here. She starts unpacking stuff. She found yogurt in there. Open it. It's like, it's this. I'm like, what do you mean it's that? That's what I'm eating for breakfast. So, obviously, the first thing she handed me is a COVID test. If you can't taste and smell this stuff, there's something wrong.
Was there a part of you hoping it was positive so you wouldn't have to race?
Well, that was after the race.
Oh, I was asking.
So,
Yeah.
I've got to ask Gerrie, was it a race or was it a zoo that you went to? You know, you're talking about feeding zones.
Oh.
Yeah, I went out for a ride on Sunday, and I ended up, it was 50-something miles, and I ended up leaving relatively early in the morning. It was like 10 o'clock, so it was warm, but it wasn't really hot yet, and I was planning on getting back right about noontime. But I rode out to my work, sat out on the deck for a little while. Next thing I know, people just start showing up from my work. So I was just sitting there talking to everybody. Well, by the end of it, I finally got home at just about 2 o'clock. So I got to ride right through the middle of the day. As long as I kept moving, it wasn't super bad. So I was going at my own pace. And the wind was nice, but it was definitely well in the 80s.
It was warm Sunday. Yeah.
I'm struggling to keep numbers in the black now. Oh,
2:45. I do like this distracted workout stuff, because before I know it, the interval's over. The only problem is I was doing 245 well into 175 and 270 for a little while extra.
oh man, I'm pooped.
Yeah. It all counts. We only have what? Three left?
Yeah, I'm not going to be doing them all.
Really? Oh, we can do this.
Oh,
Maybe a bit of a break in the middle.
Yeah.
Take a little break. Get back on it.
oh, I've been taking little breaks. I can't even keep the numbers in the black. I'm struggling to.
Do the low ones really low. So only keep it up with the 270s.
Yeah, I'm struggling to get up there.
Break in the 245s.
Yeah, I'm taking 20 seconds right at the start of the 245s. I just had to take another 20 seconds.
Wow, I need to get a picture of this graph afterwards. Mine is going to look absolutely hideous. There are so many different colors here.
Mine's going to look nothing like it's supposed to.
One moment I'm at 220, next moment 270, 220, 270. All right, there we go, 245.
Just we hit 270.
Oh, so
Owen
Last
says you can
week-
do this.
yep. Go, go, go.
My legs disagree on.
Don't listen to them.
What was it someone said? What? Shut up, legs.
Yep.
Yes, folks.
Yeah, I know who it was. I'll get said an awful lot. I was being sarcastic.
So about 2 weeks ago, Tina's got the same headphones as I do. I bought it for Christmas. And it didn't want to turn off. So every time she's done riding, she needs to put it on charge because it'll just drain. I finally got it to reset and it started working again. Well, a few days later, it didn't want to charge anymore. So
You need to see Don Sarah about that. He's our charge expert.
So I sent an email to the place telling them what happened. And they sent me a code to go to their store and buy a set of headphones.
Nice.
And the one level up, the one that I want, was within the ones that she could pick from.
So let me guess.
So,
You got the new ones and Tina got yours.
Tina's got the new ones and I'm super jealous. Still have to listen how they sound and if they're going to work on my system. And then I might ask for something like that for Father's Day.
Ah.
Ah. Ah. Whew. Ah. So yeah, Gerrie, have you ever used the Garmin Varia stuff?
No, but I've been looking at them.
I ended up, they finally showed up on Friday, and that
Oh,
radar,
nice.
that radar is so handy. I've seen the one with the cameras, the new version. I don't know about that. Kind of seems like it would eat up the battery, but yeah, the radar was so helpful because I don't know how down there is, but up here, a lot of the back roads have potholes all over them.
Oh,
And
yes.
usually, yeah, it always feels like there's a car behind me, no matter what. But yeah, with that, it's helpful to know where the cars are at, or if there are any. Yeah, if I can ride more out in the road or not.
Yep, your reaction is like with most people. I heard about them. It's like, it feels like it's a nice to have.
Yeah.
Until you have it, then you realize it's a must have.
Yeah. And it's so cool how it will show, when you're on a busier road, it will show every car and how far away from each other they are. And so you can actually kind of plan where you might want to move out into the road and to do a left turn ahead of time. And then all you need is just a quick look over the shoulder to make sure, and then you're good to go. But yeah, it just helps with that planning ahead of time stuff.
Yeah.
Thing is, Owen,
And then
right after
the
this
headlight, I'm
workout,
not convinced.
right after this workout, Owen, I've got to ride the Odivas. I have to ride the Odivas because I'm leading it.
Oh, wow. Then you really need to dial it down, Andy.
How was the review on the camera went on? I saw the $400 price tag and I was like, that's a little much. My friend that works at the shop though, he was rear-ended last summer by a car. So he was, for him, he was like, well, that makes total sense, because if I would have had a picture, that would have helped with having their insurance pay for, or a video. That would have helped with the insurance paying for my bike.
Mrs.
Yeah,
Delport, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever. Delete is appropriate.
Goedemiddag.
Thank you,
Good
Gerrie.
afternoon.
Goedemiddag.
God eftermiddag.
Yeah, after he got hit, it was a college-age girl where he lives, and he works right in Orono, which is a college town. So it's pretty easy to get hit by college kids there. And she was acting like it was his fault, like as if, why are you in the road? And he was like, I was signaling that I was going left.
Haha.
But yeah, he ended up, it was a pretty good amount of damage. They had to replace a carbon wheel. It was the rear wheel and components and stuff on that.
Okay, I'm going. See you guys.
Hi, Ufa.
Have a good one.
Thanks for the company.
How did you do?
Yeah, the light I'm not as oh, he says the camera's garbage. Okay. Good. I didn't do the camera. But yeah, the headlight, I'm not impressed with the headlight. It's actually more complicated than it needs to be. Because it has the auto feature. So usually I have to go in and change it because it's not flashing when I want it to. And I still haven't tried it at night yet. But I feel like I could do just as well with a manual one, if not better.
Yeah.
I also don't trust it, so I have to keep checking to make sure the computer didn't switch it on me. But the radar's awesome, for sure. I do like the way that the headlight connects right underneath my Garmin mount and stuff.
Oh.
10 seconds.
And I was able to
Well,
get
that's
I was able to get them all on sale too, so that was nice.
That helps.
Back to it.
Okay. Work time. Clocking in.
Good job, Tina.
Tina done?
Almost. You got all the stars so far for the threshold workout.
So,
But yeah, pretty much with the headlight, I kind of felt like I paid, you know, $50 extra just to think about disconnecting it as a sensor and use it manually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a good thought.
You know, I mean, maybe there's also, I've noticed with Garmin, there's just a lot of figuring stuff out.
Oh yes.
That computer was a nightmare for the beginning. Now I finally have it down. Oh, I need to relax.
I'm trying to relax.
I feel like my back has me all stiff. Now my shoulder blade hurts.
Compensating.
Yeah. And my heart rate's up. Yeah, this reminds me of when I first started doing workouts on Zwift. And I was doing the builder plan or build me up plan. And I would ride so tense whenever it would get tough. So I always had my shoulder hurting all the time, a big knot right in my blade. And then gradually I became mindful of it. And I was like, just relax. I told myself. The other thing with those, with the light and radar, kind of one of those things where you almost need to charge it every time. Maybe a little less with the backlight and radar, but definitely with the flash on. The headlight was getting somewhat close. Definitely needed to charge. But whew. I'm also one of those people that if I'm on a long ride, I just charge everything afterwards anyway.
Back to 2:17, 5 seconds.
Ooh, we're getting close. I haven't had it happen yet, but as far as I know, even when you get like the cyclist that all of a sudden pulls up right beside you out of nowhere, as long as anybody's going faster than you, I think it reads that, or any object that's big enough. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it almost makes me ride right off the road. Ooh. Tina's in the yellow too.
Oh,
Ooh, almost.
Good job.
Ooh. Hey. Nice. Good one. Go.
oh.
It's 5:30 start. I expect it to be at least 7 o'clock now. Almost, and it's not.
I appreciate everyone getting up a little bit earlier. Thank you.
Oh, that's good. That made me get up and get going instead of laying in bed for a few moments. That was the big difference. Usually I'll lay in bed and get updated on race type things on Facebook. And then 15 minutes later, I'll get out of bed. But this morning, I popped right up. It was actually the first pain-free night I've had of sleep. It was pretty good.
Oh, that's
Since,
always
Sunday.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, all the other nights I had to sleep flat on my back, which then means I'm guessing I'm probably snoring at that point.
Oh, yeah.
Most likely. I don't know because I can't hear it. But
Rivalry.
Fernando.
almost there.
Ines, thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
All done.
Good ride.
Doing threshold.
Threshold is done.
And he says, nice work, Tina.
Oh, man. So I got my half off coupon on Scratch yesterday on Strava that I gotta do.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the scratch stuff's pretty good.
Do you use the caffeinated at all?
Not the scratch, no.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like a little much. I don't use caffeine now anyway, so why add it in?
I got the SIS gels. I got the caffeinated ones in the gels, and they are really nice.
But at that point, it's nice to have some caffeine.
I disagree.
You couldn't use some caffeine right now?
Nope. Wouldn't help me.
Although with them,
It would hinder me.
It would kick in right after the workout's over.
Yeah, but I don't take caffeine, so
Yeah.
it would,
Make you jittery.
wouldn't help me.
Yeah, I don't do
the amount
caffeine
of
very
coffee I
often.
drink, it doesn't make a difference.
I don't think I've had any caffeine since my trip to Florida. Well, other than whatever's in a Coca-Cola. Have that once in a while on long rides.
Oh, Tina got us some Mexican Coca-Cola
Oh, nice.
for
Real
after the
sugar.
race. The real sugar one. Oh, nice. That was a welcome taste.
Yeah, I've not got the legs for this now. Ooh.
Yeah, this one I'm feeling.
Yep. I believe you.
I don't know how I got a full start for the last one. They didn't do the 245s.
You did. I saw in the forum someone posted a few bugs they think they found. One of those was if they do a block like the one you're doing now,
Yeah.
they need 4 stars. Why don't they get 4 stars?
Oh, and are you old enough to remember 4-star petrol?
Nope. Owen can remember.
Just about.
15 stars.
Oh.
Is that a thing I should know about that I don't?
No. No, in the UK, rather than having the octane numbers posted, you had 2, 3 and 4 star petrol.
Oh, okay.
Back in the days when it was leaded. And then for a little while they had LRP, lead replacement petrol, for the cars that couldn't run on unleaded.
Octane is based on the amount of tanes, right? Like an octane has 8, right? 8 tanes.
It's a measure.
Is that the idea?
It's a measure of how.
That one works really well sometimes. It makes absolutely no sense other than just using the oct in it.
The higher the octane level, the less likely it is to self-ignite. Which is why higher performance vehicles usually ask for a higher octane, as they have a higher compression ratio, more likely to self-ignite.
Much like my bike, you know, and your bike is it's a high performance vehicle that requires more tanes. That's why we do workouts.
Yep.
It was funny when I bought my bike though, the owner of the shop, the deal had been put through by the lead mechanic, my friend there, and the one that got rear-ended, and he asked how much it was, and he was silent for a little while, and then he was just like, okay. He was like, wow, that was a really good deal you just got on this. He's like, this is like the Lamborghini of bikes. I was like, oh, nice. Thank you. I mean, I know it's a nice bike, but I like hearing it's a Lamborghini of bikes. That's cool. Non-tane.
Yep, I saw some pretty impressive bikes this weekend. Wow.
Yeah, one of the guys I was riding with, I might have already told you guys, that he goes to the local bike shop group rides, and he has one of those Project One Madones from, what, not last year, but I think the year before.
Yep.
With the team bike and all that stuff. I was just like, wow. Funny thing is, he doesn't really look like a cyclist. It's also the early part of the season, I guess. I'm guessing he's not on Sewwt during the winter. That's all I gotta say. Is this the last one of this set?
No, last one of this set, yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, there's only
Almost
2
done.
in each set. I'm sure you can
I'm
count
surprised.
2.
Completely lost track. I almost felt like this was the first one. It's weird.
It's the arch.
Nice. Wow. Definitely going into one of those zones where I feel like I can just keep pedaling mindlessly. There, one more after this. Almost there.
I think this
Almost
might be the last one that I
20
do
minutes.
anything in.
Struggling.
Yeah,
You want
I
to?
need to.
You think we have time to do a little longer rest, and then bang the last one out?
Nah, I'm not. I haven't got the time between this and Odivas, so I've got to make sure that I can finish the Odivas.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Speaking of which, I need to connect onto that. Or get on there, bet.
Nyokio all-nighter. Definitely hoping that we have a zappy fence.
You're gonna get your route badge, Rick.
Oh yeah.
Where does this one stop for the route badge?
At the top
Can't
of the hill.
remember.
Or no, that's not. Huh. How long was this one? Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm looking.
It said about an hour and a half.
Owen says it finished at the top of Fox Hill.
39.1 kilometers, so 9 kilometers to go. It's a 5 kilometer lead in.
So it's not the top of this hill. The top of the other one.
Yeah. I should quit the meetup and then I don't hold you guys up.
Nope.
Yeah, fine.
Well, if I don't finish the route, then I'm going to. I'll have to quit it and go to Odivas.
I'd still be able to keep going, right? And then
Yeah.
use the route badge.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then meet up with you at Odivas.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a long downhill coming.
Yeah, this is a workout.
Yep, that's not a workout you just picked because it looks pretty.
Yeah. And believe me, this graph does not look pretty.
Okay, at the top. Doesn't mean a lot on a workout.
Oh. Ooh. Ah, there we go. Little pressure relief there.
Good morning, Ben.
Ben,
Hey, Ben.
Just at the end of our workout.
almost. 278. Here we go.
And then Rick's doing the hard one. I'm doing blue. Blue zone is always my happy place.
That would be a workout for me.
Oh no, not after this weekend's racing, Ben. Blue is challenging. Or just the right amount that I can handle.
Hey, you got your workout in this weekend.
We'll be doing a lot of blue in the next 3 months.
Is that it for races?
Yep. It was supposed to be my A race, but due to the illnesses, it didn't end how it should.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's out of my control. Go, go, go. 30 seconds. Good morning, Des and Dylan.
Tell them I said woof or oof,
Off, yeah.
depending on the lip situation.
So on Sunday, when we ended at the ski resort, there were still people skiing.
Wow.
They still had one slope open. And it was funny. We came up sweating, thirsty, warm, sunburnt, and people are skiing.
Must be something like that in the ski mountains of Maine. Can't remember when they usually close. I feel like it's definitely at the end of May that they stop with the
Yeah.
skiing. But they must have to make a lot of snow.
I would have got off the bike and lay in the snow, Gerrie. Made a snow angel.
If it was close enough, and I mean close enough within 4 steps, I would have.
It would just be a melt print.
So, yep. So our hotel was halfway down the slope. And Mol said, well, we're on 96 kilometers. We can ride down and get another 4 so we get 100. I'm like, nope. I'm not even going to ride downhill. I'm done. You are welcome to do it because there's going to be a bump somewhere.
No more inclines.
Exactly. Des has a squeaky ball. That must be entertaining while working.
Good job you don't live stream, Ben.
Yeah, I sure am happy this is the last one.
Oh yes.
Yep.
I believe you.
You're doing it on your own. I'm just going to
Alright.
sit right here.
Okay, Rick.
Have a nice long cool
Go
down.
get it.
Ooh,
I can just imagine working from home, being on a conference call, and people hearing the squeaking and asking, "Is that your birds?" Like, nope, it's my dog.
Say no, it's me.
Ah,
I'm a little dehydrated. I'm squeaking.
ah.
Need oiling. Oh, that's the other channel.
Wow.
Go, Rick.
Ooh.
Almost there. Keep pedaling.
You said that one yesterday, Ben. Seconds, Rich. There you go. Nicely done. Right.
You've still got a bit of riding to do.
We weren't finished streaming yesterday, Ben. I did see that because I replied with the bartender asking the weasel what he wanted. Pot goes the weasel.
It's the end of my work.
You remember that now?
A 114 TSS it that way.
Oh.
217 watts average. Yeah.
Just the last bit, Rick.
Ooh, now I can feel the hill. That's right.
Wait a minute.
Go, Rick.
No, just dead ahead. 30
Almost there.
seconds.
I can see your arch.
Seconds. There you go, nicely done.
Good morning, Mrs. Lawton.
Move over. Reed.
Or Mr. Lawton.
Morning, parents.
Good morning.
There you go, I've got all bases covered there, Gerrie.
Barbary.
Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
I really don't want to upset you or anything, but I actually got a star for that.
Nice. That works.
The funny thing is the easy ones you didn't get the stars.
I know, right?
Nice.
Well, I don't feel my back at all. That's good. Or it's bad.
No, your back hurting is drowned out by your legs at the moment.
Yeah. Hey, oh man, it works. It keeps me through a good part of the day as long as I don't do any stupid lifting.
Or putting stuff down.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Yeah, don't go picking things up and putting them down.
Only
I pick
'em
things up and put them down.
I did actually do that yesterday though. At one point I picked something up using my other leg and then handed it to my coworker Craig and said, "Could you put this down for me?" Ugh.
When did we pass that guy? He was ahead of us on one of the hills by 3/4 of a kilometre.
Is this Fox Hill yet?
Are we there yet?
Not yet. Oh, yes. We're starting to climb now.
Ah, it's a long route.
It is a long route. See the KOM start line now.
I've quit the meetup, so you guys, I'm not holding you up.
Well, I'm gonna quit soon. I'm supposed to be on kitchen duty already, but I just want to finish this workout.
I just have to do it within the next 45 minutes. 40 minutes
Oh, that's okay.
for the next 30. So
It's
I can
32 if
reach
you're
the
on a
30
late join.
minute
Yeah.
Oh, it's 32. Okay. I'm sure I'll make it up there by then.
Should do.
Oh yes, you will.
You can get off and go to the bathroom partway through.
I might get off and push.
That was no fun. And then I got back on the bike, and then I was cramping.
Ooh, yeah.
But in total, I only walked 8 minutes, which is not too bad. Well,
Minutes
that's
ago.
what Strava says. Some of it could be really slow, cycling as well.
So I'm going to say thank you very much to all the viewers this morning for joining us on this workout. I'm going to be back in 8 minutes time with the Odivas ride. I get to lead today, yay! Yeah, I got a message off Therese last night. She said, sorry for the short notice. I replied with, there's been a whole lot shorter than this, Therese. Like messaging me 10 minutes before. No, it's all good. I think it's definitely
happens.
valuable having a second leader on a group ride, just in case.
Oh yes.
So yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes time with the Odivas ride. So until then,
Okay.
Gerrie, appreciate that, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks all. Rick.
I can't reach up to Gerrie. High five into Rick's. I can reach in your living room. Look at that.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, for it.
All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you again shortly. Bye for now.
Still getting used to these whole thermodynamic things. When you go back now,